My top 2 favorite exercises to give to patients who are presenting with a pelvic asymmetry. These exercises can help rebalance the pelvis and maintain strength to keep it in place. A lot of my patients have hypermobility spectrum disorder, or EDS, and will report that their sacrum goes out very frequently. And what this means is there might be some laxity in the ligaments, and you step off a curb funny, or even just taking a weird step can sometimes misalign the pelvis. This is the fastest, easiest way to get the pelvis back in alignment and to keep it there. Hope you enjoy. For this first exercise, you'll need a block or a firm folded blanket and a yoga belt that is looped so that it's easy to put both legs into this belt. So you'll lie down on the floor or on a bed, it doesn't really matter, on your back, and you'll place the block between the knees, but I'm gonna first loop the belt around the legs. So you place the belt around the thighs so that the thighs are the knees are a little bit narrower than hips wide apart. So you'll tighten up the belt, and then you'll also place the block between the knees. And the exercise is relatively simple. The first step, and you might hold the block in place so that it doesn't fall onto you, the first step is you press out strongly into the strap. So you're pressing your knees apart from each other firmly for 2 deep breaths. And you're doing this as strongly as possible. And then the next step is, for the next 2 deep breaths, you're squeezing the block between your legs firmly as possible. Maximal effort here, without of course like hurting yourself or straining, but maximal effort so that you're really engaging all of the muscles that are involved in squeezing this block. You'll feel your pelvic floor muscles, the transverse abdominis muscles, and obviously the adductors between the legs, for 2 full breaths. And then you press out again against the strap, firmly, strongly, for 2 breaths. Repeating each of these 3 times total. So squeezing the block for 2 breaths, pressing out against the strap for 2 breaths, and squeezing the block again for 2 breaths. After you're finished, place the block to the side, remove the belt, and you'll probably want to stand back up and see how things are feeling. Exercise number 2 doesn't involve any props. All you have to do is lie down on your back. And you'll take one thigh into your hands. So you'll let's lift the right side first, interlace the hands behind the thigh, and then extend the left leg straight onto the floor. You're gonna press the leg into your hands like you're trying to straighten the leg out onto the floor again, but you're not letting yourself. So there's some effort here, some muscular effort here, and you're lifting the extended leg about a foot off of the table. And you're pressing here into the hands with the leg and lifting the leg off the table and breathing. 2 breaths here, let it go, switch sides, grasp behind the left leg, press into the hands, lift the right leg off the table. It's a sort of scissoring action where in this case we're trying to scissor the legs toward each other with resistance. The right leg is being resisted by gravity, the left leg is being resisted by your hands. 2 breaths here, release, switch sides, and you'll repeat 3 times on each side. Now, if you know you are always imbalanced in a specific way, your therapist will most likely tell you to repeat one side more than the other. But it's not harmful to do this on both sides. So repeat 3 times each side, 2 breaths each. And rest. Hope these exercises are helpful for you. And of course, if you're having an issue that keeps recurring, definitely go and see a physical therapist with specialized training in order to help you to recover and be your best self. Be well.